y'all, today is a Monday. I'm currently now at the river, and I just really came out here to pray, give thanks, and just enjoy this beautiful weather. I just want to just be thankful for the things that I already have and realize, like, even though when you get something, sometimes you don't realize why you got that thing in that moment, but later on down the line you'll realize that this is actually what you needed. And it also make me think, like, when certain things happen to us, whether we look at it as a good thing or a bad thing, those things are supposed to happen to us to prepare us for the future. And I talked about this, it's going to be on my other channel in another video, but I talked about this past weekend. Well, before we got to the weekend, during the week I was thinking, because I'm taking a flight this weekend, and I was like, I don't want to have to pay for a checked bag. So I was like, I'm doing a carry-on, and it's my first time flying with Spirit. So from my understanding, they're like, they charge a lot for like extra stuff. The flights might be cheap, but they charge a lot for extra stuff. And I'm cheap, but if I want to go someplace, like, I still want to have the stuff that I, you know, want and need. So my bag that I would have normally checked, I just took it to my sister's house this past weekend when I was in South Carolina. But I also decided to bring like a little small bag, like my laptop bag, right? And I kept saying, like, where is this laptop bag? I could not find the laptop bag that my parents had got for me for Christmas, and they got me this gift maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And in my mind, I was like, this is all I get, you know? But I'm not really a gift person. But at the same time, I was like, this is what y'all give me for Christmas. And I didn't really understand it, why I got that bag until now. Because that, y'all, the bag is literally, let me show y'all the bag. It's actually back here. Okay. So this is the bag. I got stuff in here now, of course, but it has so many different compartments, like the front part here, this part here, the inside is huge, like so many different compartments. And one of the things that really stood out to me when I got this bag was you can carry it 3 different ways. So you can carry it, let me show y'all. You can carry it like this. You can carry it as a crossbody. And you can also carry this thing as a freaking book bag. Like, quit playing. This is my carry-on right here. And it was like, you could take a laptop bag or whatever, and they don't charge extra for a laptop bag. This is a laptop bag plus my carry-on. Girl. And I said, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like, I don't want to spend a lot of money on a flight, but I understand, like, because a lot of people say, oh, flying Spirit is so ghetto, is this and is that or whatever, but they still fly Spirit. So, like, I know you want to get good customer service and you want to make sure your dollar go to a good company or whatever, but is this everybody's issue? Because it can't be everybody's issue, because the flights be booked. So somebody lying. Like, I guess it's what you decide to take, like what you can handle. Because some people are like, oh, I just can't handle the customer service there, or I can't handle this and I can't handle that, I will never take those flights. But baby, if the flight is cheap, no, I'm playing. But seriously though, I feel this is my first time flying Spirit, so I'm gonna be the judge of all things. My sister, she flew Spirit for the first time about a month ago, and she said that the seats are uncomfortable, but her flight was only like an hour and some change. My flight is 2 hours and some change, so we just gonna see. But I was thinking, I'm like, dang, like all these flights I'm about to book through Spirit, I don't want to carry like a big bag or whatever. And I'm more of a minimalist anyways when I travel, so I don't need a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm like, this is perfect. Like, I can just take this bag, laptop bag. See, in this gift, again, I got this it was either 3 or 4 years ago. And I was just like, okay. But they also gave me gift cards and stuff. I'm like, why would they give me this bag? Like a laptop bag. And I get, you know, like, for my laptop, I do YouTube, and I can carry my, like right now I got my cameras and stuff, well, one of my cameras in there now, But it just makes me sit here and think like, dang, you never know when you really need something, so you actually got it, you know what I'm saying? Or till you lose it. Because when I was here, I was like, where's that laptop at? And I kept thinking in my head, like, where did I put that laptop bag? Did I lose it? Like, where did it go? Like, I need that bag. And it's so crazy. I was looking hard for that bag, and I didn't realize like how much I needed the bag until it was gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, appreciate the things that you have here now, because when it's gone, you may miss it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Appreciate the things that you have now. Be appreciative. That's my lesson for today. Be appreciative. And the same thing like with my camera. Like, I'm like, I need a new camera. Girl, you got a good camera. Like, use the camera that you have. Be appreciative about the things that you have now. You know what I'm saying? So that way God and the universe, or whomever it is that you believe in, can continue to bless you with more things. You know what I'm saying? But it was just so crazy. But I ended up finding the bag this weekend in South Carolina at my sister's house. I was like, oh, there's my bag. And then when I opened it up, it even had like a planner in there, because I said I need an extra planner for to separate my stuff. Like, I have a planner for like my bills and my like day-to-day life, but for like my content, I want to have that in a separate planner. And I think I threw it away. And I had bought 3 planners from Walmart. They was on sale for I think $2 or $3 one year, and I bought 3 planners. And they have it where you could put your own month and your own date, and you fill that part out. Because I sometimes buy planners and I don't ever fill out for that whole year, and then I feel like, dang, I just wasted a whole planner. You know what I'm saying? But those planners, they have it where you can like write everything out, put the month on there, put the days in there and everything like that. And it's really cute, and it's small. Matter of fact, I think it's in here. Oh no, it's not in here. It's at home. I meant to bring it though. Yeah, it's definitely at home. Hey y'all, so I'm currently at Starbucks and I'm editing this video, and in this part of the video that I'm editing, I'm talking about the planner that I purchased, and it didn't have the months and stuff already pre-written out for you. You actually have to put the months and the dates in there for yourself. That goes back to what I was saying as far as the bag. With the planner, I needed it at the time that I needed it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like pre-planned out. It's not like I bought that planner and I was going to use it during that year. I'm using it during the time I'm supposed to actually use it. Again, that goes back to me getting my bag, my laptop bag. I'm using it at the time where it's a lot of bees out here. I'm using it at the time where I actually really needed to utilize it. And I was sitting there and I was editing again, and that just came to my mind like, dang, that goes back to the same thing as the bag. You don't realize what you need until you actually need it. You know what I'm saying? Or you get things and you don't realize, okay, I didn't need it at that moment. But not necessarily that you didn't need it at that moment, but in the future, you're going to realize why you got that thing in the past. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that just made me really think about that. You get things at the time where you're supposed to get it, not when somebody wants to give it to you. You may not see the meaning behind it, but you're going to eventually see the meaning behind it when that time comes. It may be, again, 3-4 years down the line. It may be a few months down the line. You're not going to understand it, and you're not supposed to understand it. You're supposed to understand it when you're supposed to understand it, not when you think, oh, I don't understand why this happened to me. I need an answer right now. You're not going to get those answers like that. Those answers are going to come when they're supposed to come. So always keep that in mind. And I wanted to make sure I add that in this video, because I was just sitting there. I was like, oh my God, I really got to say this. So yeah, let me go back inside and finish editing. Bye. But I do have this planner. This is the planner that I use now just for like my bills and stuff, like things like that. But it just makes you sit back and think like, dang, like appreciate the things that you have in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, really do that. And watch how your blessings are going to continue to come to you and flow to you. Like, it's beautiful. Like, it's beautiful. And another thing too, I went to South Carolina this weekend because it was my granddaddy's birthday. My granddad is turning 75. And it just also made me think, like, appreciate your grandparents and, you know, family and your close friends while they're here, because they're not gonna live forever. And I was just so happy to see my granddaddy. And I know he was so happy to see me. He was like, Jasmine, I ask about you all the time. I just want to make sure you're okay, that you're safe. Like, I love my granddaddy, y'all. It just felt so good to be in his presence. And like, I don't see him often. Like, the last time I actually saw my granddaddy, maybe it was a year ago. Yeah, almost a year ago. It's the last time I saw him. And it's just so crazy. Like, I don't know. It just makes you want to appreciate, again, the people, the things that you have. I'm just sitting here watching the river flow and just letting things come to my mind and just release and also gain things that I need to gain. But I never want to take anything for granted. Like, anything for granted. And if I have, like, I truly apologize. Like, even like my platforms, for real. I feel like I took my platforms for granted. Not necessarily for granted, but like, I just kind of like backed away from it. And it's so crazy because you got people that would really want the things that I have, and or you might want something that somebody else have and they take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And it's like, this is what I prayed for. This is exactly what I wanted. And I just gave up on it. Because I let things get to me. And I have to realize I have to be stronger than that. I can't just allow things like that get to me. Small things. And things that's out of my control. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's things that you couldn't control and things that you can't control. And I have to realize that the things that I don't have control over, I just have to know that and be able to let that go. Like, I can't be like, but I need to fix X, Y, and Z. But that's not my role. That's not in my place to even try to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have control over those things. And I also believe that everything happens for a reason. So with me knowing that I should have continued on with things, this is my lesson that I am learning. Don't take it for granted. Because it could be taken away from you. And the things that you love and appreciate, hold on to those things, cherish those things and people as well. And just keep moving forward, for real. Like, just know that you're on the right path, you know? And things happen to us or happen for us, so we can learn from them, and it can better prepare us for the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everything should be looked at like in a bad way. Like, I feel like there's good in everything, for real. Even if it looks bad, I feel like there's still some good in it, you know? What, like, you can again learn from it. What could be different? What could you have done differently? But you won't ever want to dwell on the past or beat yourself up because you did take something for granted. You're just using that as a learning experience and to move forward. Don't use it as self-sabotage, because that's not healthy. You know what I'm saying? Use it just as a learning experience and move forward. Yeah. I just remember those days staying in my car and coming out here. Even the times like I didn't want to be here, I was still like guided to come here. And now look at my life. It's just so crazy. I would have never imagined the things that I have now, the people that I have in my life right now. I would have never imagined that. What, like, just take a second and think about all the things that you had or didn't have last year and the things that you have now. The blessings that came into your life, the people that came into your life, the things that you prayed for and have. Like, y'all remember when I prayed so hard for this apartment that I am in right now? I would never thought, one, I'd be paying this much for an apartment. Two, that I could afford this. It's mind-blowing. It's just so mind-blowing how your life could change. And your mindset can change, you know? It just makes me think, like, I don't know, I was thinking the other day, like, I was like, what if I just leave my apartment and I just drop everything and go out and travel, but I still want to have a home to go back to. You know what I'm saying? And then I thought about it. Why do I have to choose one or the other? Why can't I just do both? Why limit myself when I can just do both? Why can't I have all things that I desire, all things that I deserve? Why limit myself? And again, that goes back to your mindset. It's how you think of things. Because before I was thinking, oh, I could never... Not you screaming like that, the ghetto. But I was thinking, y'all, it's warm out here, it's 74 degrees. I was thinking I could never afford a beautiful home that I have now, and I could never be able to travel with it while keeping my home. And I realized it was just a mindset, like, because I can do both. I can do both. I just always want to have a home to come back to. You know what I'm saying? Something that I can't necessarily call it mine because I'm renting it, but you know what I mean. Something I can call my home, you know? Yeah. Like, I'm not that type of girl that's into like high price luxury things and stuff like that. So I don't feel like my money goes to stuff like that. Like, my money goes towards experiences in my life, and if I want to be able to go out and travel and do things like that and also have a home to go back to, I feel like I can do that. Even the people, you know, that wants nice things and do all that, they can do that too. But I'm just talking about my budget, my little wage over here, you know, my price range. Okay, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm done with limiting myself to certain things, saying that I can't have this if I want this. You know, I don't feel like that's fair. I'm not being nice to myself. That's not cool. It's really self-sabotage. Like, don't do it. You can have both things. You can have whatever it is that you want to have. It's just your mindset and your drive to actually go out and get it, you know? It's supposed to rain today. You know how it smells like rain? It smells like rain. I don't know if that's not like true or not, but I don't know. Us country folks, we be like, it smell like it's gonna rain today. Child, smell like it's about to rain. Oh no, let me tell you about this. Okay, so remember in my last vlog, I was telling y'all that I was gonna tell you about this high five thing. So it's this book that I'm reading. It's called The High Five Habit. This is what it looks like here. Y'all, this book is the truth. So basically, every morning you wake up, what you want to do is give yourself a high five in the mirror, and you want to do it while you're doing your regular routine, so that way you can like incorporate it into a routine, so it doesn't feel unnatural, or it doesn't feel like you're trying to do something out of your regular routine, I should say. So like, if you wake up in the morning, you go in the bathroom, you brush your teeth, you wash your face, make sure you go ahead and give yourself that high five. The high five in the mirror basically tells your subconscious mind that you're a good person, you're focusing on yourself, you see yourself. Remember in that last vlog that I posted, and there was a point where I said my yoga instructor, she saw me, like, it made me think about this book. Like, I see me also too. So just if you have a time, check this book out, y'all. It's literally the ish. I'm mad I left it in my workbook because now it's like all sticky and stuff, but sometimes I feel like that's the best time for me to read because I'm not on my phone, and I feel like those 30 minutes that I have like is really my time to myself, and I can really like tap out and focus versus me being at home. Child, I'll pick up that phone real quick, I'll start doing things that I ain't gotta do, and I won't read my book. So yeah, I actually might do that while I'm out here right now, just read for a few minutes and just tap in for real. But yeah, this book is actually really, really good, and it makes me think like, you always show up for other people. It's time to really show up for yourself, like really and truly show up for yourself and focus on yourself. And what you want to do is, before you pick up your phone or, you know, respond to any emails on your laptop or anything like that, start off with your regular morning routine as far as getting dressed for the day and things like that, and give yourself that high five in the mirror and watch how things change. Now, they say you're supposed to see a difference within the first 5 days, but I promise y'all, after the first 3 days I did it, I seen a difference. I felt like I was showing up for myself more, you know what I'm saying? Like, even throughout it, like, it just was a better start to my day. Like, I felt like I'm focused on Jasmine right now, because I'm always, we all know this, I'm always doing for others, looking after others and trying to, you know, help other people. And then those times while I'm doing that, I'm neglecting myself. So this is giving me that time where I'm really like starting to focus on myself. And it's been about 2 weeks now, 2 or 3 weeks now. So child, I don't know, it's just me time, like me time. And I'm also at the point where I want to travel, but I want to travel alone. And it's so crazy. I don't know why I want to do that. Like, at first I was asking people like, hey, I want to go this place, I want to go that place, could you come with me? And their excuses were, oh, I got this to do, I got work, I got that. And that goes back to what I said earlier. Stop limiting yourself, okay? Like, if nobody can't come with you, that don't mean you can't still go. You go. And I just been in this whole like, I don't know, feeling like I just want to do like some solo travel. Like, I love that. I love being on my own time and not have to like stop and wait for people. Like, I can decide if I want to, you know, stay in bed a little bit longer, get up earlier, and like kind of do my own thing without having the next person think, oh, like you're leaving me or this and that. It's not that. It's just like, I want to move at my own beat, at my own pace, and I don't want anybody to hold me back. So like, if you can't come, that's fine, because I'm gonna go alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to be able to focus more on Jasmine and be with Jasmine. Now, if people want to travel with me and this and that, totally, that's fine, that's okay. You can definitely, y'all gotta put my little legs up. They starting to, you know, I need to stretch out. I ain't, you know, living in the sky no more. This legs hitting different. I don't mind people traveling with me, I don't at all, but it's something different about traveling alone and by yourself, you know? I don't know, I really like it. So I want to plan a few solo trips this year, just for me to go out and do things. And I'm more of a spontaneous type of girl. Like, y'all know me, I get up and go, you know? Like, I can't be waiting on somebody else. Oh, I gotta work tomorrow, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. No, I can't. I'm sorry, I gotta go. It's my time, I have to go, you know? Like, I don't know, I just gotta do things when I'm called to do things, and not necessarily wait on someone to do it with me. That's all my chit chat I got for today. I'm literally about to vibe out to some music and just chill. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and remember, before I leave, don't take things for granted, okay? Don't limit yourself. And if you want to go out and do things, and if that means you have to do it alone, do it, okay? Stop waiting for people. Go out and do it yourself. All right? I love you guys. Stay vibrant and spread peace.